Hi everyone out there, welcome to African Media Australia. My name is Stephanie Jumbo. Today we're going to be having a chat about a topic that gets me very excited. I mean, when I tell you excited, very excited. I'm happy when I'm doing it. I'm happy when someone else is doing it the right way. Do not think too far. What I'm talking about is fashion. We all have that one outfit that gives us the confidence we need. We all want to make that grand entrance into a room and own it for the rest of the hours we're there. Fashion to so many is a visual way to express their freedom. For so many people, they have used fashion to create their own persona. Today, I'm going to be having a chat with someone who have actually been in the world of fashion quite a long time. He was actually introduced into the world of fashion by his mother and elder sister. And ever since then, he has taken the world of fashion into a whole new level. The person I'm talking about is Mr. Francis Kwame. He is a Melbourne-based designer with so many years of experience. He has successfully established his own clothing label called Kwame by Francis. Today, I have come into his beautiful house to have a chat with him about what fascinates him, what motivates him to design the way he does. And I'm sure it's going to be a sweet ride. Come along with me. Hi everyone, I have got the main man, Mr. Francis Kwame. I'm going to let him say hi to you all there. Hello Francis, how are you today?
Hello everyone. I'm well, thank you. I'm well. Happy to be here. You know,
lovely to have you.
At the same time, but I'm happy to be here.
Don't worry, I'll take it easy on you.
It's not something I do very often. You know, I'm kind of like private about my stuff, but hey, I guess I got to show some love. You know, let the brothers and sisters out there know what I'm doing and what I'm all about. So it's all good.
I think you have really great work out there. So you don't have to be under the radar. You have to be out there because I want everybody to know what you're doing. First of all, we're going to start from what fashion actually means to you because I've seen all your work. Yeah. We want to know what fashion means to the main man, Mr. Francis Kwame.
Okay, well, I guess it's all about just me expressing myself. It's my freedom. It's doing what I feel, not worrying about what others might think or say. And I guess probably what drives me is the fact that seeing somebody wearing something that I've created, or somebody, you know, or in many cases where, say, in the store where people come in, bring their friends, and seeing them loving what I do, and you know, look, it's just a love that I get from my creations. That I guess is probably my main motivation. You know, the freedom, you know, to just be myself, I guess, you know. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Francis Kwame, the clothing line. It's quite difficult to find people doing it, but you have done it successfully well. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I guess why it's gone on for, as in why I've been successful at it, is the fact that I put up with the bad and the good, and I've never sort of stayed away from it. I mean, I've had many difficult situations and where I've put things together thinking that it's not going to necessarily work, but I just keep at it, and I just keep doing what I need to do. Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just the whole thing of just being able to accept believing oneself and just keeping at it, and no matter what, you know, persistence always pays off, I guess. Yeah.
So I probably won't do well if I don't ask you this question. I've seen a lot of your work, and I love every design you've ever made. Mm-hmm. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I've always said that my background, when I say my background, as in Africa inspires me. You know, it's not just Ghana where I come from, it's Africa in general. You know, we're all Africans at the end of the day, and we all, you know, I try to take a bit of from everywhere, the colors, the love, the laughter, the joy, the conversation, the music. I take Africa and I suppose I interpret in a Western way, because at the end of the day, I am selling to a whole audience of people. I'm not selling just to Africans. So it's got to be something that's wearable to everybody at the same time. So
from what I read, I heard you've worked in Sabah and so many business here in Melbourne. I did my research very well. You've worked in Sabah and all those places.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult running the retail business here in Melbourne. What has been the hardest or the most difficult aspect of running your own label?
Getting started was probably the hardest thing ever. You know, I mean, there's so many times where I just like, man, this is too hard. I'm not gonna, you know, the self-doubting. It's like, am I doing the right thing? You know, Let's just say those are probably the most difficult times, waking up at night thinking, am I doing the right thing? Not having the money to get started, and just working like a dog and, doing so many different things just to put some money away to get started. And I guess starting anything in life like a dream is always a bit hard. You know what I'm saying? It's always a bit hard. And I guess that's probably, if anything, I'd say that would have been the hardest thing, getting started. But once I got going, I wouldn't say everything fell into place straight away. But as time went on, like I said, I believed in myself, and I had many help to get going. There's so many amazing people who would help me along the way. I'm not going to drop names or anything, but let's just say they know who they are, and I always send them love and a lot of blessings, and I thank them every day. Every day, like anything in life, you have your trials and tribulations, you have your good days and your bad days. And I've had many difficult days, many difficult situations that I've been in, but the self-belief is what drives me. I dance to my own beat. I do not dance to anyone else's tune except mine. So therefore, I don't care what anybody says. I do me. I guess
those difficulties have actually made you who you are today.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I am me. I don't copy anybody. I just do what I do.
I can tell from what you're wearing. I'm loving it anyway. I didn't even say that.
That's okay.
Every designer have one design that's their favorite. Out of all the article of clothing you've designed, which is the most favorite or your most favorite?
Oh, wow. Look, that is hard to say. Everything, I guess, in many ways is a favorite. I design with love. And so it's a thought, it's a process. So I guess, I could say they're all favorite pieces, I don't really, would not say there's something that I don't actually like as such. Well, if it makes money, I like it. But if it doesn't, I don't like it. But,
If you were to say something to everybody out there, what would you tell people about the fashion industry, especially here in Melbourne?
Look, it's a hard game. Things are tough. It's not easy. Look, this market, what we have here is so saturated with so much disposable fashion. When I say disposable fashions, you're talking about your mainstream brands. I'm not going to drop any names just in case I get into trouble, please. But there's a lot of disposable fashion. People are followers here in Melbourne. People just follow fashion. There aren't too many trendsetters. That's the thing that probably, if anything, just annoys me about the whole scene of fashion here. There's so many amazing people out there who are doing their own thing, who've got skills, who've got some mad ideas, but people are scared to be different. So that kind of makes it kind of hard. But my thing is, at the end of the day, it's a dream. It's your belief. You just got to keep at it. And there's a market for everything. You just got to go out there and just sell yourself and just do what you have to do. With the aid of the internet and online shopping and blogging and all that sort of stuff, that's one area that I know I have been kind of lacking in, but I'm just trying to sell myself through the whole blogging and all that a lot, And I think these days, as time moves on, it's all about self-promotion, selling yourself. So if you got a product and you feel that people are not necessarily jumping on board, just be out there, just keep blogging and keep at it, and eventually things will fall into place,
So what is next for Mr. Francis Kwame? What is the next big thing we're expecting to see?
Look, I'm working on quite a few different projects throughout the year. I'm not going to say too much. Because my thing is that I'd rather let action speak for itself than just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm ready and I believe that things have fallen into place, then I guess I can shout it out to the world, But right now, I'd like to keep things under wraps, But let's just say I'm mad busy, crazy busy. I've got lots of exciting things happening, and I hope that y'all can come and support me, show some love, and drop some paper. Money.
Yes.
Gotta pay my bills.
It's so nice chatting with Francis. And I want to tell you the other side to Mr. Francis Kwame. He's got the other side to him. Do you want me to share that with everybody out there?
What's that?
We're going to be talking about the popcorn party.
Yes.
First of all, when I first heard about this party, I was like, where did this name come from?
Oh, okay.
You never stopped to fascinate me, honestly.
Okay. Oh, this whole popcorn funk party thing, I guess... it's actually quite funny. I was sitting here with a friend. We were talking one afternoon, and I'm like, I want to do some parties. I want to create something, But the whole idea just came popcorn, and it was this popcorn funk sort of thing. And so from that whole idea, I've been able to sort of throw a few parties. It's a bit different, We just basically just getting my people together and having a good time, basically. And I love that whole idea. And And I plan, like I said, doing some bigger and better things with that whole thing throughout the year, you know? Yeah.
So what drives you? Did you just, why do you do it? Is it to bring those brothers and sisters together, or do you just do it because you want them? Is it like...
To be honest with you, when I started, it was basically an idea of getting just friends together. It wasn't about getting brothers and sisters together, but I found that as time went on, and most of the people that come through are a lot of black folks that come along. And I thought, well, this would be a good way of, you know, getting the community together. And like I said, I've got a whole ideas of doing some events where it's sort of based around the community and getting people together and inspiring and teaching each other, such as you're all doing, you know, letting people know what other brothers and sisters are doing out in the community.
When is the next one? Where is it going to be out? And everything? What should we know?
The next one, the next Popcorn Funk party is going to be on the 8th. So Friday, 8th of March. It's at a place called Spirit Station Pier. It's in Port Melbourne. It's actually near where the Spirit of Tasmania takes off. It's quite easy to find. Come along, bring your posse along, bring your friends. Just come and have a great time. Good music, and and we always have a little surprises during the night, but just come along. And
what we're talking about is the Popcorn Funk party. It's happening here live in Melbourne on the 8th of March 2013. It's been so nice having a chat with you, Francis.
Thank you for your time, and I appreciate the opportunity to sort of present myself out to the brothers and sisters out there. Look, there are a lot of us here. One thing I want to say is there's a lot of us here. We should stop kind of like being divided, and I truly think we should all get together, support each other. Look, other communities have done it, and I truly believe that we should all try and support each other. No matter whatever we do, we've got to support each other and really get the community going on. We're all Africans, so we should just unite and I think work together. I really, really mean that. And so hopefully, like I said, I see you all together, we're all supporting each other. It's important. Thank you.
That is coming live from the main man himself. That's what I call him, Francis Kwame. Thank you all so much for watching.